Is Ted Cruz preparing to run for president in 2020? Well, that's the news from at least one RNC official who is speculating. Hey, everyone's Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 790 a.m. KFYO and online at KFYO.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. So yesterday you had a lot of speculation around a Yahoo News story quoting an RNC official said that Ted Cruz is already laying the groundwork for a 2020 run, and they would not be surprised at all if Ted Cruz were to run in 2020, no matter if Donald Trump's the president or not, that Ted Cruz would challenge Donald Trump in 2020 if Trump were to win. So is it possible? Yeah, anything's possible. If Donald Trump really is as bad as everyone, or not everyone, but many conservatives predict that Trump will be, yeah, I could see Ted Cruz or another conservative rising up to challenge Donald Trump on the primary level. I could see a lot of people actually trying to primary Donald Trump if he fails to live up to his promises. I think that you'll see a lot of Trump supporters get tired of Donald Trump and the things that he had to say. Actually, what will probably happen is Donald Trump will resign in 2 years because he doesn't think he can get anything done, and he'll go back to being a businessman. So will Ted Cruz really run in 2020? I don't know. Nobody knows as of right now. My advice to Ted Cruz, come back to Texas, represent the state, keep fighting for conservative values, go on a tour of Texas, call it the Thank You Tour, and start it immediately in 2016. Go around to Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio. Come out here to Lubbock, Texas. Go to Midland, go to Amarillo. Hit some of the major cities in Texas, all of the major cities in Texas. Call it your Thank You Tour and reconnect to the Texans out here. There are a lot of Texans who feel as though Ted Cruz has been running since he was first elected into the U.S. Senate, which is probably true. And he needs to reconnect a little bit. They need to see his face in Texas. One thing that we have learned throughout this whole process is that the voters want to see their elected officials. They want to see their representatives, and they want to have access. And so far, we haven't seen Ted Cruz a lot out here in West Texas. So my advice to Ted Cruz, take a tour of Texas, call it the Thank You Tour, get ready for re-election in 2018. Then if you want to focus on running for president, run for president. Remember, 2020 is a long ways away. No matter what, it's a long time from now. I remember back in 2012 when people were saying that Marco Rubio had it locked up and Marco Rubio was going to be the nominee in 2016. Didn't happen. Donald Trump happened. So 2020, way too early to speculate as to what Ted Cruz may or may not do. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. Follow me here on KFYO YouTube page. Subscribe below to the KFYO YouTube page. And, of course, tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 790 a.m. KFYO. And you can listen online at KFYO.com.